Hello and welcome to OVA Hell. This episode originally released on May 30th, 2025 and has been re-uploaded here as part of our moving to a new hosting channel. If you like the podcast, please be sure to like and subscribe and share it with your friends. This episode is about the 1995 OVA Gunsmith Cats, which features gun violence and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised and we hope you enjoy the show. Hey, welcome to OVA Hell Episode 2. We just finished watching Gunsmith Cats. And today we're here with special guest Dr. Lockdown. Hi, Dr. Lockdown. Thank you for coming on.
I am in a hell of my own creation.
Oh, indeed. No! So yeah, Gunsmith Cats, what do you think? We just finished watching it.
The world is in disarray. Everywhere you look, people are losing their sense of morality. We will fall further and further into depravity as everyone gets angry, constantly doom-scrolling. The world is falling apart. People's relationships are falling apart. And Gunsmith Cats was really good, I guess.
Yeah. I thought you were trying to do a Metal Gear Rising speech because of a joke that was made when we were watching it.
I don't remember that joke.
I compared the Senator guy to Senator Armstrong, but I guess kind of ideologically reversed, except not.
Yes, apparently gun control is evil in this universe.
Basically, big chunky politician.
Look, in fairness, I would take him over the current president.
Well, he was just running for mayor.
Yeah, mayor of Chicago.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
I don't disagree with you.
I said what I said.
No, me neither.
I was just being autistic and correcting you.
Yeah.
There is no heteronormativity in this call.
Zero.
There is no. Wait. That's true. There's no heteronormativity. But what I meant to say was there is no neurotypicalness in this call. But there's also no heteronormativity in this call. My brain is fried. My brain is fried. It is simply anime girl.
It is simply anime girl. Anyway, Gunsmith Cats, 1995 OVA, animated by OLM. So who knows how much footage we're going to be able to use in the video version of this podcast.
Absolutely
because
nothing!
apparently they're pretty nasty about it. Nothing. Directed by Takeshi Mori, based on the manga by Kenichi Sanada. I can go off about Kenichi Sanada, so if there's anything you'd like to say before I do that, feel free.
I don't know who Kenichi Sanada, Moonlight Sanada person is, so please go off.
You mentioned the director, and my brain went Takeshi Hongo. No, wait, that's Kamen Rider.
That's Kamen Rider Ichigo.
This is what you've done to me.
I'm so sorry. Takeshi's a really common name. Like,
I'm afraid
you can't get too
I'm going to have to
caught up on
correct you there. You're a Kamen Rider fan, which means you're not sorry about that at all.
Oh, yes, no, sorry, I'm not sorry about that. Anyway, Kenichi Sanada. You might not know his name, but you will know him. He has lived a life incredibly prolific. He started out working at Artemic, and was involved with Bubblegum Crisis. He did the character designs for Bubblegum Crisis. And then from there, he decided to go and work with this really small new studio that was just starting up. They just got started and they were working on like this little biopic type anime. The studio was Gainax. He did the character designs for fucking Otaku no Video.
Can I just say, off topic, I know it wasn't back in the day, but it is very much now. Fuck a Gainax.
Oh, yeah. But this
Gainax
is
dead.
Yeah, they're gone.
I piss on Gainax's corpse.
What did they do again?
Money laundering and IP hoarding.
Money laundering.
And deliberately making everything expensive and not letting anyone make second seasons because they would rather hoard the IPs. And now the IPs have been returned.
See.
Woo, hooray for Panty and Stocking Season 2.
God, I hope it's good.
It's the same, folks. Of course it'll be.
Yeah, no, Sanada's really prolific just in the whole industry, despite the fact that he's had a really short career actually. He's only done a few manga, and he's mostly been retired since the early 2000s after finishing up a sequel to Gunsmith Cats called Gunsmith Cats Burst, which I've not read.
There's a sequel?
There's a sequel manga. He currently runs a confectionery store in Kumamoto called Sonaria, which has been there for centuries. And he apparently sells like original. He's still actually writing and creating manga, because apparently he sells like doujin works out of his confectionery store. Yeah, apparently he just does that, that's
pretty cool.
It's
Is there
pretty
a
cool.
chance that... Do you all remember Shirobako, the anime about making anime?
I've never watched that, honestly.
Well,
I've
there's
never
a
heard of
character
it.
in that... There's a prolific director in that quits to go and start a bakery. Is that based on him?
It might be.
There is potential.
There is potential that might be what was happening there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's enough on Sonata for the time being, because I've got more. I've got so much. This dude has lived a life, but we should probably like space that a little, I reckon.
Give us a little taste of what you have next.
I mean, okay, so Gunsmith Cats was not his first manga. His first manga was called Riding Bean. And it is functionally proto Gunsmith Cats. Like, the main character, Riley Vincent, the main character of Gunsmith Cats, Riley Vincent, is in Riding Bean. She is the main female protagonist of that manga. The main protagonist of Riding Bean, Bean Bandit, is a secondary antagonist / anti-hero in the Gunsmith Cats manga. He doesn't make an appearance in the OVA, unfortunately.
Boo.
Boo. But yeah, no. Anyway, I've been talking for a while. Thoughts on Gunsmith Cats? Talk to me.
In a world where everything is hyper-produced and a lot of anime is very specifically boiled down to certain tropes and everything, it's nice to just kind of see something that's just, hey, we got a nice little short show, it's nice and creative, we've got some cool fight scenes. It's pretty good. The last anime I saw was the Hatsune Miku movie by being dragged to it by two Hatsune Miku fans who knew a lot more about Miku than I did. I went in knowing nothing. So comparing this to that, it's a very different experience.
How can you not know about Hatsune Miku? It's Hatsune Miku.
She made Minecraft.
She made Minecraft. She made Harry Potter.
She also apparently makes parallel pocket dimensions that people can go into, and one of them is where everyone's depressed.
Cool.
That's our one, right?
I don't know about you. I'm not
Don't
depressed.
know. I haven't played the games, the Sekai game thing. I don't know.
Project
right.
Sekai,
I
yeah.
forgot it's tied to Project Sekai. I
I
forgot
don't
it
know
wasn't
what a Project
standalone
Sekai
thing.
is, but I'll take your word for it.
It's a mobile rhythm game that's about Hatsune Miku.
Gee, Miku, hi.
Oh my god, Miku,
But,
hi.
Gunsmith Cats. I have thoughts on it.
Oh god.
You'll have to give me a minute.
That's
The character
ominous.
design was adorable.
Yeah.
The character design's really nice. I like the art style of it. I'm not a huge fan. Like, okay, in the OVA, the ages of May and Raleigh are ambiguous. Which when I watched it, because I only knew it as the OVA, I didn't know it as the manga, I thought they were both mid to late 20s-ish. Well into adulthood. But apparently, according to Quartz, the May is, I think, 18?
Yeah.
And Raleigh is 19, pretending to be 21 to own a gun shop.
Yeah. Without really going into it, because the manga can be a little sketch in this regard, it's a seinen manga from the 90s. I'm not gonna sit here and say that everything from that era is above board. there's some stuff with May's backstory and the timeline which gets incredibly sus. And it's not exactly handled in a way that's super comfortable. But that's a manga issue, not really. I don't think it should blight the anime, which is very good. This is like platonic ideal anime OVA. You could show this to your parents, and they'd probably enjoy. Okay, right. I want you to compare
There
it to
are
Dragon
boobs
Heart.
in it, so I don't know about that.
There are boobies, but there's only like minimal boobage, you know, as compared to, I don't know, some other OVAs that exist, which are,
Dragonheart.
yeah.
Throughout
Dragonheart
the
is going to
entire
haunt this
watching of this, you have
podcast.
been basically dogging on Dragonheart, and I'll take your word for it that it is terrible.
Oh no, it's
It's
great.
not terrible.
It's not
It's
terrible.
not terrible. It's fun. It is a lot of fun. It is just an experience.
This is the fucking Gunsmith Cats episode. We can't spend another episode trying to formulate thoughts on Dragonheart.
Dragonheart haunts the whole podcast.
If you were to summarize, okay, let's get it out of our system. If you were to summarize Dragonheart in a couple of words, what would you say?
Chaotic fun.
My omelette.
I did not hear that.
I said chaotic fun.
I said my omelette.
My omelette?
My
Omelette.
omelette. The English accent is making her forget the T, which is ironic considering she's British.
British.
So one of the two Aussies drinks more tea than all of you. That's fun.
I live for tea. I don't know what you mean. But not the drink.
No, you don't. You don't want tea.
Oh my god. It took me a second. That was good.
That was good. That was very good.
Of course, the cis guy is the one that comes up with the joke.
Right.
One
Anyway. Sorry. Whew. Yeah. Gunsmith Cats.
It is a show that is good.
It's a show.
There's not a lot of the car. What's it called? A something?
Shelly Cobra GT500. Lovingly rendered in the manga and in the anime. Fun fact, actually, about the anime. The crew took trips to Seattle to study guns and cars and all of the things which are Gunsmith Cats. This is a very guns and cars anime, so that they could render them for the anime as lovingly as they could, and they really do. They really put
It shows.
their whole ass into making those look good.
So what you're saying is this show is Fast and Furious with anime girls.
Yes! And therefore it's better
not
than
about-
Fast and Furious.
It's not about family,
those
so
are
I don't know if
fighting
it's
words.
Fast and Furious.
It is... Yes.
Also, Fast and Furious... Is accelerators like Fast and Furious?
Oh my god, not fucking accelerators. Just because it has cars doesn't mean it's like Fast and Furious, but this kind of
It has
is...
cars, the world's in danger.
No, the world being in danger is Cybertron.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, there's actually a Transformers connection here.
Oh.
So Bill Collins, OVA original character, who works for the ATF. He's like, he's a character. He's pretty cool. He's got cool hair.
He's a bit of a snake.
Bit-
Lies through his teeth.
Lies through his teeth, but you know, he's pretty cool. He is played by Hochu Otsuka. I probably butchered that. I'm doing my best to get better at these.
I've heard him in some other stuff before, yeah.
Who, most notably, is the Japanese voice actor for Ultra Magnus in the Japanese dub of Transformers, and also in the Master Force anime, I believe. He also voices Guy Hawk in Victory, if that means anything.
It does, because, jokes aside, I'll turn on my camera as proof. There's no camera on this computer.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
But I
no.
literally have Guy-Hawk in front of me right now with the Iron Factory
Really?
version. Yes.
Okay.
That
I
is
did not-
really funny. For those not I might take some video afterwards so you can put it in the video. But for those not aware, we're recording this podcast on the same day I got Iron Factory, Death Cobra. So I've got the rest of the Breast Force over here.
Oh, he's one of the. I did not
Oh,
bother
they
to look
actually
into who
breast
that
force.
is.
I just made that joke earlier.
No, he's not part of the. He was supposed to be. Basically, not Guy-Hawk, but the other arm, Hellbat,
Yeah.
is so fucking stupid that they try to replace him, and then they replace him with Death Cobra, and for whatever reason the Decepticons are just like, yeah, go meet Death Cobra and show him around and stuff, and then Hellbat accidentally kills Death Cobra.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
I've never seen Victory.
Neither.
But yeah, no, he's done a lot of Transformers work, actually. He shows up in a lot. He's also Deneb in Kamen Rider Den-O. That mattered to me. Deneb's great. And you can't tell, he's a very good voice actor, at least in my opinion. He also voices Alfred in the Batman Ninja movies, which I've
Oh
heard.
my god. Wait, I've seen Batman Ninja. That's a
I've seen the
fun movie.
first. I've seen the first.
There's
Okay.
multiple?
Yeah, there's a
There's a
new
sequel,
one.
Batman Ninja versus the Yakuza League.
Yeah,
Ooh.
because yeah.
But no. Oh, did we lose Doc? No.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, sorry, your camera still turned on, but there's no camera.
I forgot to turn the camera off because there's physically no camera on this computer. MJ autismed a computer into existence that I'm using now.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
how do you? What? I'm gonna need
Autism.
context on that statement.
Built a PC for Here Masters, basically. MJ basically made a PC for Here Masters in virtual reality development. Does not work in virtual reality development. Hey, do you want a PC? Yeah, sure.
Fair enough. Yeah. Anyway,
Z
Gun-
got the PC building autism, so yeah.
so
What were we talking about?
Gunsmith Cats.
Oh yeah, no. When
Apparently.
you said that you can't, you were talking about the actor
Yes.
of Bill and Deneb. You said you can't tell that he's, and the way you said it made it sound like you can't tell he's a good actor. I think what you meant was you can't tell it's the same actor.
I can't tell it's the same actor. He's very good. He's also very prolific. You find that a lot with. I mean, obviously the Japanese seiyuu pool is somewhat limited, especially from sort of the time period that we're looking at. Everyone was in Sailor Moon. Everyone was in Sailor Moon. Like, everyone last episode in Dragonheart was in Sailor Moon. Everyone this episode was in Sailor Moon, to an extent.
Is Sailor Moon the one with the lesbians that became cousins in the dub?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sorry.
Sailed the moon.
Sailor Moon. Keiaraki, Minnie May's voice actor, is the voice actor of Chibiusa from Sailor Moon. Just to kind of tie
Minnie
that
May's
back.
here with the new ShamWow.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's a good OVA about guns and stuff. I'm really struggling to try and find what to say because I think Gunsmith Cats, it's really good. It's really good, but it's kind of hard to talk about because it's like, well, it's just good. Like
There are a couple, like Bill's a new character to the OVA, but what's her name? The assassin.
Radonov, main villain Radonov.
Yeah. Radonov. She's also new to the OVA. She's the OVA's villain for the story.
Oh yeah, I guess that's
Because the OVA it's a self-contained story. Characters from the manga show up, but they're not super, not less relevant. They're not focused on too much.
they're not super
but,
involved.
Bill and Radnov, they are focused on, and they're new. Radnov only shows up in episode 2, so episode 1 is just like a setup. Not even a setup for her. She just shows up.
Yeah.
It's like a setup for who she works for, I guess.
And a really cool shootout in the warehouse.
The problem with shows like this is it's one of these kinds of pieces of media or works of art where what you see is what you get. It wears what it is on its sleeve, which is a fun little action sort of semi-comedy kind of story with cute anime girls. It's kind of like, you know what you're getting going in. It gives you exactly that, and it does it well. And trying to discuss the intricacies of such is very difficult. Like, we did mention Fast and the Furious earlier, but those films know exactly what they are, they show it, they do it well, and so people enjoy them, and this is very much the same with Gunsmith Cats. It's a really fun action sequence. It's a really fun action series. It's a really fun action series with really good action, really good animation, cute character designs, cute personalities, not too much titillation to distract you from it, although there is a little bit, which, it's an OVA, what you gonna do? And it makes me want the remake, whatever, how many years, whatever. But, of course, as June said, it's very difficult to talk about.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say that.
I said that.
Oh,
it's fine.
Right, sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, really? That's similar?
Oh my
At this
god.
No,
point?
I'm just tired.
It's all good. It's all
Maybe we hang out too much.
good.
You're just metamorphosing and combining into a single being.
Oh, could you imagine the anxiety that thing would emit?
Still less than me.
Yeah, no.
God.
Accurate. Just like ball of anxiety
And angst.
and yeah.
I can't hear the word angst without thinking ow the edge.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, but it's the edited poster where it's ow
Yeah.
the edge.
Yeah.
I can't hear Shadow the Hedgehog without thinking other things.
Oh my god. I don't want to know. I don't.
My
Edgy
partner
the
has
Hedgy
been
is my
My
personal
partner has
favorite.
been listening to a sort of breakcore musician, and Z sent me a video of said breakcore musician wearing a Sonic costume, breaking down, saying, "Gotta go fast, non-stop," and I am somewhat concerned.
That doesn't sound particularly healthy, but I mean,
You gotta put me in contact, or just get me in a call with your partner, because Z sounds really fun.
At some point, if I can.
Oh yeah, because we are going to be watching Excel Races.
Oh
and
my fucking
Highway
god.
35.
we
That's arranged.
probably will
There's
be.
no date on it. No, not for
Oh,
this
not
podcast.
for this. I mean, we probably will. I know you'll force it at some point.
The problem is, if we watch Highway 35, I'll want us to watch Excel Races, and Excel Races is like 5 or 6 hours long.
Accelerators is long. I don't particularly want to go over like 2 hours worth of OVA for any of these. It's there's a few rules for OVA Hell as it's currently existing. Over 2 hours is fine, but like 3 hours, 2.5 hours is like a hard cap. We cannot go over that for something to watch. It's gotta be digestible, at least to some extent. No hentai. We're not doing that. I can't be bothered to deal with that. Okay, maybe we'll do that
Like, even
one.
grossness
but
aside, it's just dealing with YouTube's blocking system is just a big no.
yeah.
Plus,
With-
that would kind of taint the show with, "Oh, you're that show that reviewed that show," and I don't really want that. Nah.
Nah, fair enough.
Reviewing Nice C was crazy ground enough.
I'm guessing that put you in the same sort of crowd in some people's minds as other reviewers that you may not want to be.
No, I'm just saying I don't want that to happen.
Nice.
And nothing wrong with those reviewers.
No,
I'm just
no,
saying
no.
it may not be the kind of environment you want to be in, because I'm digging myself a hole here.
Did you know that they're making a show or like a short about not Nicey because everything that went on with Big Firebird, but like with the Mocha version as a main character and all of their other transforming girl figures which aren't Transformers anymore because they chickened out because of what was going on at the time.
Yes.
I did not.
Yeah, they're making a whole CGI show. I know nothing about it apart from that I've seen the trailer and oh god, the camera is horny. Please calm down.
I mean, you know what kind of figures they are, so the
Yeah.
camera's never going to calm down.
Yeah.
I mean, it barely calmed down for Gunsmith Cats, the show that we're supposed to be reviewing.
Gunsmith.
Oh, right.
Cats. Oh yeah.
We are supposed to be reviewing that show.
Well, we're supposed to be talking about it, but it's very good. It's very good, but I feel like that's all that we're just saying. Like, it's just very good.
I like all the hairstyles. They're very fun. They're very of the time.
I want Rowley's hair. I want 90s anime girls to come back. 80s and 90s anime girls.
You can have Rowley's hair. You can do that at any time. You can just do things,
I know.
It's free. It's not free to get, but it's free to do it.
Yeah.
You can just make 90s anime girls. It's free.
Yeah, someone told that to fucking Science Saru, it looks like, judging by that new Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, I don't know.
It's Jeff free.
It's free. Oh, right. Okay, so that's something I wanted to bring up, actually. Doc, you were commenting on the music all the way through.
The music was very good at times, very iffy at times. It feels like they didn't have a lot of time to actually work on it, so there were plenty of points where they just kind of fucked around and just randomly slammed MIDI keys into the keyboard, and it did not sound very good. But there were other times where it sounded really great and had some real smooth things. The OP, for instance, that was a great OP. I might actually add that to my Spotify playlist.
Fair enough.
It depends on the circumstance, though. It depends.
Well,
Like
I've actually got some news about the music. It was composed by Peter Erskine, the drummer of Weather Report.
Oh. Well, that makes sense.
Also, if you own a 3DS, you can play Project Cross Zone 2, and apparently there's a Gunsmith Cats reference in there. I was not able to verify that. Who owns Project Cross Zone 2?
I don't have Project Cross Zone 2, just because it doesn't seem like my kind of game, to be honest. I could hack my 3DS, but I don't really want to because I have a really nice legal game collection that I'm quite happy
Did you know that it's surprisingly easy to hack your 3DS?
Yes, I've done it twice. Just not my own one. Yes, I did.
This bit sucks.
Did you know that in terms of male
No! Veto, no.
No, it's okay. Did you know in terms of male human... in terms of human and Pokemon friendship compatibility, that
Flareon is
Flareon
objectively
is the
the most
best for
huggable.
cuddles.
Did you know that
There are far worse
Vaporeon is
things
the
I could
most...
say.
Cool!
Single brain cell.
Oh... Okay, if you had to
Single
assign a
brain
Pokemon
cell.
to each Gunsmith Cats character, who would you assign?
I don't know Pokemon. What do I look like? A fucking nerd?
Yes. Well, actually, I don't know what you look like, but yes.
God, I don't know. No one here knows Pokemon. I pose this question and it's like, oh,
I do,
wait.
and I do. I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Give me a second. I am thinking.
feel like-
I am processing. I only really know up to about Gen 5, maybe 6.
I mean, that's
What's the
fine.
cat Pokemon that has a hand on the end of its tail? Because that's the kind of vibe I get off Raleigh.
Apom.
No, the cat version of Apom.
Oh, the Gen 5 cat thing. Yeah.
We'll
that
call it the
one.
Gen 5 cat thing. Yeah.
Gen 5 cat thing.
Gen 5. People like Gen 5.
I was replaying Gen 5 recently. Kind of stopped because I was playing along with a friend and stuff happened. But no, it's a good game. Get a, you know, as easy as it is to hack a 3DS, it's also incredibly easy to purchase an R4 card these days.
Yeah, it's surprisingly easy. This bit sucks. I hate how I always go into it surprisingly easy to hack a 3DS. It's just...
But it is, though.
It is, and it's a good bit. Oh.
The only thing is now that if Nintendo catches you doing it on any device, they'll brick your Switch.
Yeah, I'm kind of holding out to see if and how Nintendo actually enforces that. If they even do.
It is worth noting they did say the same about the 3DS, and then they never actually enforced it, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, like that's one of the things with this. I'm tired of almost like seeming to come to Nintendo's defense a lot of the time, because I feel like I do. When I don't really
you do
want
it a
to.
lot less than I do. You do it a lot less than I do.
Because, like, by comparison, when the price discussion was going on, I was and I still kind of am like, look, price wise, games probably should be for a full price game, taking into account inflation and where it should be. Again, keyword should. $80 should be reasonable. $80 US. The issue is that wages have not kept up with inflation. Companies are making more money than ever while not passing that down to employees. I honestly trust Nintendo weirdly more because I hear that their like employment practices are actually pretty damn good. That raised prices are ultimately going towards paying employees more. But any other company doing it, I would not trust it. I don't even particularly like or trust Nintendo doing it. I'm just trying to argue nuance on that point a lot of the time, if that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
You know what doesn't make sense?
What?
How we can't
keep getting
find
distracted.
anything to talk about Gunsmith Cats.
Wow, Gunsmith Cats! I've got more
It's a good show.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else to talk about.
Actually, no, I do
animation
I do
was
have
good.
Pokemon. There's actually a Pokemon link in here, beyond just it being done by OLM. The episode director, Kazuya Murata, was the director... was on the production committee for Porco Rosso, and also worked, I think, doing storyboards on the first Pokemon movie. The one where Entei is a girl's dad, and the Jirachi movie.
Can I say a very crass joke story that happened once?
Yeah, go on.
It's tame enough for YouTube. I was once talking with a friend who's talked about his favorite Pokemon movie, and he's like, "Oh yeah, my favorite movie, Hentai and the Unknown. I mean, Entei and the Unknown." And I'm like, "I caught that. I caught that.
Freudian
you just gave away
slip.
something you probably should have."
I know what you are.
I know what you are. I liked being your dad. We're not doing Gooby. We're not doing Gooby. I'm not doing Gooby.
We are
Something,
doing
something,
your
Springlock
mom
Hagrid.
and not doing Gunsmith Cats.
Oh,
This thing, I only know Gooby and Springlock Hagrid through Quartz, through the meiosis of trauma.
we can't do Gooby. Anyway, yes, Gunsmith Cats.
We are never going to finish this episode.
What other
There's-
fun facts do you have for us?
We're never going to finish this episode. There are no cats in Gunsmith Cats. At no point do they animate a cat.
But they do in the opening sequence.
It's cat girls aren't cats. Silhouette
So you're
cat.
saying a cat isn't fine too?
What?
Perhaps that reference is a little bit old for you.
No, I get it. I'm just contemplating whether to give you a death threat or not.
Would it be funny?
I don't know, which is why I'm contemplating.
Okay. They have guns.
You alright, though?
There are cats.
Wait, who's all right?
Are you alright?
You.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Just thought I'd check, because I said something that may not be particularly alright.
What? No, a death threat? That was funny.
Oh, okay.
Murder's funny. Come on.
Yeah, don't you know?
We can talk about that later. Yeah, no.
After these messages.
After these messages, we don't have messages. We don't have a sponsor. No one cares. This little
And
anime
we don't
pod.
have ads, right?
We better not have ads.
You don't. Okay, good. You didn't put ads on this.
YouTube will put ads on
YouTube
anything
will
if you're
put
not monetized.
ads on anything, but like, you know, I use an ad blocker, and you should too. I am saying this directly. You should use an ad blocker. Ad blockers will make your life better. You will enjoy your time on the internet more.
Said to the one person in chat. Said to the one person in this podcast that pays for YouTube Premium.
I mean,
You have a reason to, though.
yeah. Also, in fairness, I pay for Discord Nitro, so is that better? No, that's worse.
No.
I pay for that too. But I need the file transfer reasons.
Yeah.
Sometimes Google Drive is really slow.
If they were to redo Gunsmith Cats, I was gonna ask who do you think should play each character, but then it's kind of like I don't really know. Like I don't even really know who does the English VAs for this. I've never watched the dub. It has a dub. It's
I just don't know actors,
Well-
regardless of where they're from.
I know Rally should be played by Haley Steinfeld.
Yes. That is something. I'm going to say that despite it's a 90s OVA and the character designs are reflective of that a lot of the time, I will always respect Gunsmith Cats for having a relatively diverse cast for its time. The way that they're rendered in the OVA specifically is sometimes a little Japan in the 90s. But
I did notice, especially with the African American characters.
yeah, but I mean, also it's kind of toned down in the anime. Raleigh is whiter than she is in the manga. She's very clearly intended to be a person of color in the manga. I'm not saying they lighten her in the anime, because obviously the manga's in black and white, but you compare the character in the anime to how they're depicted on like the covers of the Tankobon when they're in color, and it's like, yeah, they've kind of lightened her a bit, but she's supposed to be, which is a shame to see, but she is supposed to be of Indian descent, and I think it shows well. And I appreciate a main character in an anime and manga of the time being a person of color. It's something we kind of don't see very often for, unfortunately, kind of obvious reasons of Japan's not great about this in general. And yeah, I think it's I respect it, especially because it's a story set in America, that it could have been very easy for the creator to not really focus on that or do anything, and I think doing that is the right cool. I'm rambling and I feel like I'm saying this badly, but I hope what I'm saying makes sense.
It does make sense, and it is cool. Genuinely cool.
It's, yeah, because, like, I don't know. I just think that it's pretty good, even if the plot of the OVA is gun control bad? I'm not sure that passes.
No, that's. I don't think that's the message of the OVA. I think it's more politicians want gun control for profit, or in the very least, in this example, this particular politician was advocating for gun control for gun trafficking to line his pockets.
That's yes, which is bad.
So it's really politicians work with all sorts of criminals and hired assassins.
It's almost as if politicians are evil.
No.
Anyone who wants to be in a position of power probably shouldn't be.
No, politicians evil. Who would have guessed? Oh no.
Unless you're in Australia, where they're just
Oh, yeah.
stupid or more focused on crocodiles than gay marriage.
Yeah.
There are two types of laughs in this podcast. One from the Australian that knows, and one from the British that doesn't.
You're right. I
To be
don't
fair,
know.
I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that until you brought it up a little while ago.
Can I get context?
Bob Catter. It's so you know how Australia legalized gay marriage a couple of years back.
Only a couple of
It was
years
more
back.
than a
but
couple
yeah.
years ago, but the fact that I remember the day it happened, it should have been way earlier.
Yeah.
Yes, but basically what happened was they asked some conservative politician, "What's your opinion?" Like he was talking about something entirely different, and they're like, well, what's about this? And he's like, oh yeah, absolutely, of course I support it. And everyone's sexual proclivities. As far as I know, everyone should let flowers bloom. But I'm not spending any time on it because every month, one in 8 Australians is attacked by a crocodile.
I have seen this. I've seen that clip. I know that bit. Oh.
And there's also what's the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
This is Democracy Manifest. Is it Democracy Manifest? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Yes. Get your hands off my penis!
No penis in
Cat's
Gunsmith
reboot should be in
Cat.
Australia.
Oh no.
There are boobs, though.
There are boobs. It's an OVA from the
Could you
90s.
Could you imagine an Australian Gunsmith Cat?
Oh, I
They
crikey,
work
Minnie,
in
man. I can't do it. I'm so sorry. That was awful. I feel like I've just committed
Oh, crikey, Minnie! Look at that! A croc!
I feel like I've just committed a hate crime against two of the other two people in McCall.
Look, I've heard Americans do Aussie accents. Sometimes they're good, most of the time they're not.
In fairness,
Mine's not particularly that good, and I'm from Australia.
shit anime food. We brought up shit anime food in the
Oh, yeah.
watch
Yes,
through.
the anime food was shit for once. It wasn't actually good. It was a nice change of pace.
It kind of was. Also, it was American food, so it makes sense that it's shit. There, I said it.
Yeah, it was American fast food takeout.
It's American
And
Chinese, which is American food. Like,
I'm not gonna say it looked. We didn't get a look at it, but it was very clearly fast Chinese food. And they had a little argument over. May always orders Chinese food. Riley always orders pizza.
oh god, American.
Posqueros nos dos.
The best food in America is Mexican food. Just in general.
You mean Tex-Mex?
No, Mexican. If you can find authentic Mexican, that's the good shit in America. If you're in the UK,
I wanna
you
try.
can't find good food. That's not quite true.
What do you mean? There's plenty of good food in the UK. I say, as a vegetarian who only went to select places in London.
British food gets a
As someone
bad
who's been to
rap,
the UK
but, you know,
twice, UK food's shit.
it gets a bad rap, but it's not necessarily undeserved. It's just I think that people are often a
Oh.
bit too harsh on it.
Wait, you mean food that originated in the UK?
No, I mean food in the UK.
Oh, I had some pretty good burgers there. The chips. Oh, the chips.
The chips in Australia are better.
Have you had UK street vendor hot chips?
Yes.
Oh.
I've been to the UK twice.
Oh,
I
sure.
make better chips at home.
I mean, so
Triple cooked.
yeah, so do I. Gunsmith cats.
We should really be medicated for this.
No,
honestly, to stay on track.
medications for cowards. That's not true.
I forgot to take my
I'm
Ritalin
not medicated.
twice.
I'm not medicated, despite the fact I very clearly have ADHD.
I forgot to take my Ritalin twice today. Once when I went to counselling, and then once again before this. So I'm kind of raw dogging this whole thing, and you can tell.
You can tell. Oh,
Anyway, Gunsmith Cats.
Gunsmith Cats.
You know that's going to be the title of this episode, right? Anyway,
Raw
Gunsmith
Dog
Cats.
Cats.
No,
Anyway, Gunsmith
Gunsmith Cats. That is a good title.
It is a good title. I think another problem is that, most people in this call have actually seen Gunsmith Cats before. This was only the first time for Doc. I've seen it before. I love it. I've read the manga, or at least... Again, what of the manga has
you're a manga reader. You with your superiority to everyone.
I'm not trying to be
mangas.
superior. I really liked the OVA when I first saw it. I bought the manga when I found out that Dark Horse are doing really nice omnibus collections. You should pick up the really nice omnibus collections. Fuck.
I like having
I would
money.
do that, but there's one small thing. The Transformers Marvel Comics collection cost $623.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You better have got your money's worth.
I mean,
I certainly hope so. It's 4 hardcover books that are limited run.
I've run
That
across...
will probably never be re-released again.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Well, here's the problem. Licensing limbo. It's split between Marvel US, Marvel UK, Hasbro, and all of the authors who don't work at Marvel anymore.
I see.
Also,
Wait.
IDW has a hand in the pile as well, because they got the license to it, and Skybound was the ones that wanted to re-release everything. And also, IDW ruined it by making all these fixes because of the errors in the original Marvel Comics, when no, you should just release it as is. So now, Daniel Warren Johnson has had to go back and manually undo all of the changes.
Oh my
to
god.
make it worse.
Make the comics worse. Actually, I've not got any. Marvel UK is one of those things that I have considered maybe trying to collect, because I've got some really nice comic stores near me. I could probably find back issues if I was looking. But Transformers Marvel UK is a rabbit hole. And also collecting comics is expensive and hard.
It's old, it's expensive as fuck nowadays. 623 is probably how much you would spend on all of the older issues of Transformers Marvel UK, because they weren't reprinted properly since I think the 90s. I could be wrong, but they haven't been reprinted in this century, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Aside from the IDW ones that didn't actually finish because IDW stopped doing them.
IDW, why are you like this? Actually, I say that. I should probably be complaining about Dark Horse more. They have so many problems with their releases after I just shout them out for doing a nice modern release of Gunsmith Cats.
I own exactly one book by Dark Horse, and this is going to out me for what kind of person and gamer I am. It is the Dauntless art book.
Oh, I thought it was going to be...
paired with a statue.
I thought it was going to be that terrible Alien book you picked up in London.
Oh, I own that. I forgot about that terrible Alien Covenant book that I picked up for £2.
I don't think that's Dark Horse, though.
It might not be Dark Horse.
Isn't Dark Horse a terrible Katy Perry song?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, it is. But, Katy Perry's not been good in a while.
Didn't she try to go to the moon or something?
She went to space.
Honestly,
she's also working with Dr. Luke again, which is incredibly problematic. And the songs that they're making is not great.
I don't know who
shit
any of
about
those
Katy
people
Perry.
are, because pop music is not my thing.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
I say Slay. I know nothing about Katy Perry.
Without really going into it, also because this is a podcast about Gunsmith Cats, Dr. Luke...
And we're not talking about Gunsmith Cats.
Dr. Luke was the producer on Katy Perry's earliest works, but also the producer on a lot of Kesha's early works. And he was abusive to Kesha, and there was this big thing. It's ended up being settled out of court, and technically speaking, I don't think Dr. Luke has ever faced repercussions for it. But and a lot of artists continue to work with him, even though it's kind of become a problem that they are, because, yeah. Kesha seems to be doing fine though. Anyway, Gunsmith Cats. Actually kind of valid, because quite a few bits in... I was about to say a lot in Gunsmith Cats is named after music. It's not. It's mostly named after gun stuff and cars. Because it's a book about... Or it's a manga about guns and cars, and it's an anime about guns and cars.
You see, if we wanted to see things about music, we would watch the JoJo OVA.
Oh, if it wasn't for the fact that the Part 3 OVA is actually really long, I'd love to do it, but the problem is it's like 6, 7, 8 episodes in total. We could probably divide it up,
down if
but,
we do.
you know...
Yeah. What about the Phantom Blood OVA?
Oh, if it...
That doesn't exist.
If it ever shows up, we're doing the Phantom Blood OVA. If it ever shows up, which it won't because it doesn't exist, but if it ever shows up, we're doing Saki Sanabashi. It doesn't exist, it never existed, but if I am wrong about that and it does one day show up, we're doing Saki Sanabashi.
Wait. What's Saki Sana what now?
Saki Sanabashi is a deep web... or is supposedly a quote-unquote deep web anime OVA eroguro thing about a bunch of girls trapped in a bathroom and they end up all killing themselves horribly. It doesn't exist. It never existed. It was a fake story posted on 4chan or Reddit that has captured the internet's attention for decades now. People are still looking for it even after it's like become increasingly clear that it's just not real. Like the original poster showed up and went, no, it's not real, it was never real, it doesn't exist. If it ever shows up, if it is real, which again it's not, we'll watch it, but
I won't.
or you won't.
Why do you want to watch that?
I don't, but like it's so infamous that, like, if it shows up...
Claims not to want to watch it. Advocates for watching it.
It's a fucking OVA podcast. This is, like, the Lost Media OVA. It's not real, which is why I'm saying we'll watch it if it ever shows up. Because it's not gonna show up. Because it's not real.
You know that by saying that you've probably sealed your fate and now it's going to actually show
Oh,
up.
of course. Yeah, no, it's definitely going to show up now. Someone will manifest it into being. It's not real.
And I won't watch it because I do not feel comfortable with
No,
that.
that's more than valid. That's
Honestly
more
valid.
than fair.
So anyway, Gunsmith.
Anyway,
Cats.
Gunsmith Cats. There's no locked room bathroom murder in this one. There is murder.
There is bathroom murder.
There is bathroom murder.
There is, yes, correct.
There's multiple
A guy gets
bathroom
murdered
murders.
in a bathroom.
Yes.
Is there? I only know of the one. I only
Well, one
remember
was
the one.
attempted. One she survived.
Oh yeah. She gets hit with like nail bomb. The main villain gets hit with a nail bomb in a bathroom at the end.
Survives and then dies on the stairs, and they just leave her corpse there as the credits.
Oh
roll.
yeah.
Which is kind of funny, honestly.
They just leave her corpse to bleed out in the rain.
Or we'll be lost like tears in the rain. We need to do something
In the Family Guy death
in
pose.
the Family
I wish
Guy-
it was in the Family Guy. I wish it was
It's
in the Family
too
Guy
early.
death pose, because that would just be the perfect funny thing, but it is way too
It
early
is
for
way
that.
too early. Maybe when they remake it, please make a new
The
anime.
way she dies. The way she dies on the stairs. Spoilers, she dies.
No.
The character
more
that was
fitting-
exclusive to the OVA and never shows up in the manga dies. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. Oh no.
Oh, no.
It's
no,
more
no,
fitting
no,
to be the
no.
Yamcha death pose, considering how
Hatsune
she's...
Miku does not talk to court's rules.
No.
You know, the Yamcha death pose would be more fitting, considering how she dies being on the stairs. You know... Not... Well, she was upright, but now she's... She's not on her side, she's on her front.
Yeah.
So the Yamcha death pose would make more sense for that.
Yamcha.
Which I really hope someone's made fan art of that.
Gunsmith Cats
I
is
doubt it, but someone might someday.
I will say Gunsmith Cats is probably like the least obscure you can go with an OVA from this time. There's probably less obscure. I'm not trying to say like it's well known, but it's definitely better known than most. A lot. It's relatively popular. It gets memes every now and again. Beepo,
Beepo.
beepo.
Yes. I knew about that before watching this, even though I didn't know it was from Gunsmith Cats.
That was a really funny bit in the commentary.
Are we going to ever watch the eto meme?
Oh, are we going to watch You Under Arrest?
We might watch You're Under
for the
Arrest.
broadcast.
I don't think we're going to do it for a little while. Because I kind of want to forget it a bit more, because me and June have watched that before already. But I'd be happy to watch that again. That's pretty good. I like You're Under Arrest.
For context, that is the eto.
Although it's also about cops, and therefore everyone in it is going to hell. God,
I mean, that doesn't stop us
No.
from watching it.
No.
Especially when every month 1 in 8 Australians is attacked by a crocodile.
Oh, so yeah. I guess as we're approaching an hour
Gunsmith
of
Cats.
trying to formulate what to even say about Gunsmith Cats, I guess it's probably worth like sort of getting to some sort of wrap up. I'm still not quite sure how we're finishing these off, but I guess I just want to ask, like, would you recommend Gunsmith Cats? Would you?
Yes. While Dragon Half is more of a get together with friends, have a few laughs, maybe get drunk or high, but that's not necessary. Gunsmith Cats is more of a sit down, turn the lights off, everyone get quiet, get cozy, and watch 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Like it's much less of a let's have fun with it and much more of a let's enjoy the OVA. Again, not saying that Dragon Half is bad, it is just probably enhanced with a bit of shit posting.
Yeah.
What is terrifying y'all about Dragon Hearts?
Half.
Seriously.
Half.
Dragon Half is just chaotic. It did not help it was 5 a.m. by the time we started recording for the last one, but my brain was fried for a good day and a half after watching it. It's just a lot. It's a lot very quickly.
It's baby sensory videos, but like 90s anime, seinen demographic. It Dragon Half is dumb. Gunsmith Cats is not dumb. Gunsmith Cats is a lot of things, but like I would not describe this as dumb. I think this is like
Dumb fun, you should probably clarify.
dumb fun. Well, no, also Dragon Half is just stupid. Like, actually stupid.
But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Gunsmith Cats is
Good.
good. Yeah, no, it's good. I genuinely feel like this is the kind of thing that any anime fan could probably watch and get something out of. If you're interested in older anime, if you have done the seasonal grind, if you've watched like whatever it is that's coming out this season for years and you're bored of the repetition or whatever, maybe give it a go. It's 3 episodes. Like, you're not gonna lose much time for having seen it, and it's pretty good. Also, it means you won't be watching the same 5 shonens on repeat or more isekai. I'm so glad isekai...
Don't you know, Quartz? The Isekai slop is what keeps the soul full. You gotta watch the Isekai slop. 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 Anyway, Gunsmith Cats.
Don't worry, little weeb. Uncle Japan's got enough of isekai to keep you fed for the rest of your life.
I do actually need to watch the Red Ranger isekai. That looked fun.
That sounds fun. There's no such thing as a... Okay, no, hang on.
Formulate your opinion before you say something stupid like there's no such thing as a bad isekai.
good isekais exist. There is no such thing as a good isekai. I don't watch a lot of anime, so I'm not the best to say it, but I will say, from the one clip I've seen of Solo Leveling, it looks like all flash and no substance based on the fights, because there is too much power and too much speed for anything to feel like it has weight and impact.
That is some... I'm glad you brought that up. That's something I will give to Gunsmith Cats, actually. Its fight sequences are, like, pretty well done, pretty well choreographed. It's mostly gunfights, so weight isn't as much of a thing, but...
Well, no, you can
Still,
feel weight in terms of how the gun affects the person firing it.
Yeah.
I didn't really feel
And also
the weightiness
the
of the gun.
hits, the gun hits as well. Don't forget.
Yeah. And the sound mixing. A lot of weight comes to the sound mixing with guns. And as you mentioned, we were watching it, the sound mixing from that era isn't as good as it is now. So the weightiness of the explosions isn't quite there. But visually it's there, at least with the explosions.
There's so many explosions in this, and they're all...
I'm talking my ass with this.
No, they're all really pretty visually explosions. No,
I mean, like, the
Sound
weight
mixing in
behind
that
them. I need to
period
watch
with
it
a lot of
again and
smaller
study.
productions, like a lot of smaller productions when it comes to sound mixing, because don't forget, from that era, what am I saying? From that era, a lot of smaller productions, anime productions, they don't have the same sound mixing a lot of modern stuff to do, but it's still okay. It's still good, you know. And this is a case of that, really.
Yeah, on the subject of that, I really like the scene where they're in the shooting range and it's got that heavy reverb, and it sounds like they're in a room in that scene, which sounds weird to say, but like if you watch it, I'm sure that will make sense.
It was the 90s. They couldn't exactly hit a button and turn on reverb. Whereas these days, you very much can.
You very much can. Wow, I'm gonna do it right now in post. Ooh. That was...
No joke, you actually can.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. I'm gonna make editing this way harder for myself.
You know what we should do next time? Record it. The next time we do this, we should record ourselves, but have it so we can hear our voices bouncing back at us as an echo.
Oh, no, you don't want that.
I remember it was a YouTube fad years ago. But that sounds fun and awful.
That sounds awful. Anyway, I guess we should probably just wrap up. Like, I don't think there's much more to say. No idea what we...
There is one more thing we can say, and... Yeah, the last thing is... anything. Anyway, Gunsmith Cats.
Thank you for listening to this episode of OVA Hell. This show is only made possible by the support of listeners, so please like, subscribe, comment, whatever to boost the show. It's more helpful than you would believe. Once again, thank you for listening, and we look forward to seeing you next time.